What's good, guys? Welcome back to another video. And I'm just gonna say, Lattafa did it again. A new khamra. Khamra Dukhan recently came out, and I blind bought it. So I'm gonna review it right now and tell you if it's worth it. Alright, you guys already know. We're gonna go through the 5 P's. And the first P, we all know, presentation. This is the box right here. It's the same as the others, just has a maroon color effect to the top, rather than the other ones having a different color, like the brown and the black for the original, and khamra. But when we pull it off, nice sliding, and boom. There it is. Got a mirror behind it, like always with the khamra fragrances. But we have this maroon effect right here, as I already said, and if we pull it out, we have it gradient to this pink color at the bottom, as you can see. I think it looks amazing, as the khamra has a gradient effect down to black, and the original khamra is just clear. I love this presentation though. They never miss with it. And the atomizer has also changed to look like maroon color, but other than that, it's all really the same. Alright guys, so the next P is profile, and profile basically just means the scent in general. The main accords of it are amber, warm, spicy, sweet, tobacco, balsamic, smoky, and citrus. If you didn't know, dukhan translates to smoky in English, which probably why there's an added smoky note in there. But so many people say it's so much similar to the original khamra. Honestly, I think it's a tad smokier, and I get a little bit of fruitiness. But just in case, I'm gonna try the original khamra, which is right here, right now, real quick. Smells sweet, ambery vanilla, and a little smoky, rather than dukhan, sweet, amber, vanilla, and more smoky. But I get, instead of just like a more vanilla-based smoky, or a vanilla-based sweet with khamra, I'm getting vanilla-based sweet, but I do get a little bit of some fruit in there as well. That's just my opinion. That's just what my nose is picking up. But honestly, I think they are decently similar. Alright, so now we are on to performance with this fragrance. The performance on this fragrance, you get about 6 to 8 hours with it, but the thing is, it's technically not a beast mode fragrance, with the other khamras lasting about 10 hours, which is crazy. This one, you're not going to get as much, but it's definitely still going to last you about the entire day, or whatever you're doing in that day. But honestly, you could just reapply it, which you still won't need to, because it lasts a decent amount. Yeah, but this one, it performs pretty decently. It's just not as much as the others. I think it's pretty good flanker, though, even with not as much longevity. Alright, now we are on to the projection. The projection is heavy in the beginning. Very heavy in the beginning. Kind of fills the room. I mean, not very much, but it definitely still does. But after a couple hours, after about 5 hours, it's just going to become a scent bubble where people can still smell it, but only from a close distance. But in the beginning, the first about 3 hours, it's going to project pretty decently. But again, not like the other khamras that fill the room completely, but this one still definitely is a room filler that has decent projection. Now we're on to the price to value. This just came out, so it's hard to find it, and it was $45 compared to the other ones being $25 to $30. But the reason for it being higher than the others is because it literally just came out. But still, it honestly, I would just wait a little bit until the price goes down, and you can find it on discounters, so you can find it for cheaper prices. And then once you can find it for around 30 bucks, I would say pick it up, because I definitely think it's worth it. Longevity and projection match up to about a designer fragrance for about like a couple $100, maybe like 100 or whatever, but still, it matches up to a fragrance that should be like $200 because it smells amazing, projects pretty well and performs pretty decently. I just think that it could do a little better, and I think it's a pretty good flanker, but it doesn't match up to the others. But I still think it's an amazing fragrance overall, and I definitely still think it is worth the price of $45 currently. I would just wait for the price to go down a little bit, maybe to around 30 bucks. And then I would definitely pick this up after the price goes down. But honestly, I think it's just a great fragrance overall, and I would probably rate it an 8 out of 10. It's amazing. Go get your hands on it. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed. And comment down below if you've tried Dukhan yet. But if not, that's all right, because hopefully you can smell it eventually if you get it when the price goes down. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Too low to the mall, with a couple capos and 100 fucking dimes. College lot of gang, you get your shit popped. Draco with a drum, if bitch ain't never go stop.